It'll just be an artsy shot like this.
Yeah.
What up, potheads? We walked all the way up here. It was pretty tiring, but I think the view was worth it. We're going to be telling you guys today about Chartreuse. It's an alcohol that's made specifically in this region, and specifically in the mountains de la Chartreuse, where we are right now. So this alcohol that you'll see us drinking later, it's made by a group of monks that actually live in their monastery called the Grenoble Chartreuse, and they're actually silent monks. And in 1622, I believe, they received this recipe by an agent of King Henry IV, François Annibal d'Estrées, who gave them this recipe and said it was an elixir of life. It's a recipe for a liquor that contains 130 herbs and spices, I guess, kind of like KFC. There's a yellow version and a green version. The yellow is 40% alcohol, the green is 55% alcohol. And you know later you're gonna see us drinking the green one, my dudes. And females. The other thing about these monks is that they're very secretive. They only share the recipe with 2 of the monks. Only 2 of them know all of the herbs and spices, similar to Colonel Sanders. And there's 2 of them so that when one of them dies, the other one can teach it to a new one, and then the recipe never dies. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see part of the Massif de la Chartreuse. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy our video, and I hope that you all get to try some Chartreuse someday.
Hey yo, what up, markers? Beautiful Saturday night here in Grenoble. We're here chilling out at Chris's house.
My crib.
Yeah, welcome MTV. Today we just want to test out some Chartreuse. So this is green Chartreuse, and it's 40 proof. And
40 proof. There's a 55 proof version, but that was a lot more expensive.
there's also 100 proof, but that's
But that's just
we're about to digest 130 different ingredients, all mixed together in this wonderful package. And yeah, so Chris, where did you get this Chartreuse today?
I got this at the supermarket Spar. It's a really nice place. There was a fight outside while I was buying it, but I still went ahead and bought it. So, yeah, shall I do the honors?
Yes,
Alright.
please.
How much should we do?
Not too much. I
Not
think,
too much.
'cause I think that's perfect. That might have been a bit too
Might have
much
been.
also.
Far too much.
Okay, that's good for me. Alright, so I've heard this is supposed to be very strong, guys, and wait, let's do a cheers.
Take a sip.
Okay.
Or not take a sip.
Take a sniff.
Not take. Okay.
Alright. What does it smell like to you? Just out of curiosity.
Smells like alcohol.
It smells like
It
cancer.
smells kind of grassy.
Yes, I've
Very
heard.
plant-like. Very plant-like.
Yeah, I've heard there are a lot of different herbs in here. There are a lot of different things like peppermint. I've heard.
More than 23 flavors, so it's gonna be better than Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, and it's more than 11 spices, so it's better than KFC.
Yeah.
So just cheers.
Santé.
Santé. Salud, mi familia, as Dom Toretto would say. And let's do this.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That really gets to you, doesn't it?
Wow. I didn't even drink the whole thing.
Wow. So a friend of mine told me to, hold your nose while you're drinking it, so you don't actually get the full blast of it in terms of sensory-wise. But I just did the full sensory explosion.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's kind of good.
yeah,
It's got the. You can taste you can taste each individual flavor.
Mm-hmm. But what are they? We don't
quite.
know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
There's no knowing.
Because it's
only the 2 monks at the Grenoble Chartreuse know.
Yeah, Yeah, that is true. I do taste a bit of like minty kind of in there.
A little bit of a minty flavor. It had kind of, it was kind of syrupy, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't thin, it was thick.
Yeah, it was pretty thick. I don't know. I once compared it to mouthwash, but it's not quite that. It does burn like that, but
It hurt.
So I don't know if you want like a cheaper alternative to chartreuse, maybe drink some mouthwash. Actually, no, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
We can't recommend that.
Yeah,
maybe some Tide Pods though.
Mark and Chris do not endorse the consumption of Tide Pods and or mouthwash. A couple minutes after having it, how do you feel about it?
It was pretty good. I'm starting to feel pretty red. I have that rosacea thing where you get really red when you drink. So
yeah, look at that.
That's kind of setting in. I'm feeling pretty jolly, pretty Santa Claus-esque.
Yeah. I think you can slap a beard on him and.
Yeah, you can slap a beard on me. I'll watch you when you're sleeping and when you're awake.
Yeah, but he does that anyway, guys.
Yeah, I do that anyway. I'm gonna have some more.
Oh yeah.
But this time with some spray.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because Queen Elizabeth once said that, you know, the best way to enjoy chartreuse is to actually add some bubbly to it. So typically you can add some champagne, but because we don't want to mix alcohol with alcohol, because that'd be a bit too much, we're gonna mix it with some Sprite and see how it tastes. It's actually interesting because, you know, this is a lot of like plant-based drinks that we're gonna consume all together, and I wonder if the taste will be as harmonious as Queen Elizabeth promised. And how is it?
It's pretty good. It's a good mix of flavors. You got the lemon and lime of the Sprite. You got the 130 other flavors.
All right, bottoms up. This is round 2 with Sprite. That is an interesting flavor. So it kind of starts off with this lemon lime thing, but then it kind of devolves into the more bitter alcohol taste of the chartreuse. Oh yeah, it's kind of like when I had a rum and coke a couple of weeks ago, which you know, it kind of tasted like Coke, but then it kind of dissolved into rum. By the second half of the taste, so that's how I would compare it. You know,
It's got a little bit of a ginger flavor.
yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Did we just create ginger beer?
I think we did.
I think we did.
That's never been thought of before.
Yeah, no, I mean I think we are geniuses. So I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty red right now, guys. Too, you know. Yeah, I'm heating up. Are you heating up, Chris?
I'm heating up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm glowing.
I'm glowing too, like the Jonas Brothers song "Burning Up." That's how I am right now. I'm literally sweating in my sweatshirt right now. Burning up, ooh baby. Because I'm unable to articulate very clearly how I thought about the chartreuse, I'm just kind of like, and it was kind of. Here's Candé to explain how she felt about drinking it.
I think it felt like a slow glow.
And
like,
what is a slow glow?
Like when I think of ow, sorry. When I think of like a gas lamp sort of slowly turning on, it just, first you drink it and you're good, and then it slowly just kind of gets more and more intense. Like I still feel it, and I drink it like 40 seconds.
I'm feeling like so out of breath right now. Like I feel like I just sprinted a couple miles. You know how you run and then your head kind of just like pounds? That's how chartreuse feels.
Well, I don't feel like that when I run a mile, but I know Mark does. So
when your head pounds and blood rushes to your temple, yeah, that's how it is.
You know, I found out yesterday that in France they call cross country just cross. And the girl last night, she kept saying it, and I was like, say cross country. And she was like, yeah. So that's what they call it.
Cross. I mean,
Cross.
I think that's a more apt name than cross country, because you're not actually crossing a country when you're running. You're just angry.
You're just crossing.
So you're
cross.
so you're cross.
Cross.
So
True.
yeah. So that's the main takeaway from today, boys and girls.
All right. See you later, potheads.